Okay, all praises to Yahweh, Bashim Yahushai, the oneness of the elders of GMS. Salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. And name of this lesson, I just put the title up. It says Russia new missiles. All right, Russia got this new technology. All right, these new missiles. All right, which is called Satan. Which how ironic, you know what I'm saying, that the missile is called Satan, you know. But I'm gonna get a scripture real quick to back that up. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Make sure everything's straight. Yeah, how ironic the missile is called Satan, man. Okay, which Russia, all right, is more Edomites. Basically, it's Edomite on Edomite crime, man. All right, put it that way, you know. But hold on, let's get this scripture right here. Matthew 12:25. Yahweh knew their thoughts and said unto him, Every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation. All right, because these Edomites, all right, they're totally dead set against each other. Even when you go into the history about the ancient Greek Empire with Seleucus, Cassandra, Ptolemy, Antiochus, all them guys was, you know what I'm saying, they was warring against each other. So Edom have always been like they always whenever they were set up in power, they went to war against each other, you know. These so-called white people, especially when you go into the history of the Greeks. It says every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, all right, which the place that's going to be brought to desolation is what? America. It says every city or house divided against itself should not stand. And if Satan casts out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? Right. So how can America stand? All right. With his kingdom what? Being divided against each other, which is what? These other Edomites, man. All right. Even which we gonna go into it. Let's go in book of Job. I'm gonna go into this article. Here's the 18th chapter, Job 18:7. All right. It says, no, I'm starting from 18. It says, the light, Job 18:5, the light of the wicked shall be put out. The spark of his fire should not shine. All right. Which that represents the so-called white man wisdom and knowledge, man. All right. The illuminated ones, all right, the so-called wise ones of this present world, starting with the Rothschild family. It says, the steps of his strength shall be straightened, all right, which the word straighten means position of difficulty, and that's what the white man is in now, man, because you got all these other nations getting missiles, all right, preparing for war against the so-called white man, basically coming up against the so-called white man, okay? It says, steps of his strength shall be straightened. It says, his own counsel shall cast him down, all right? Which is what? Russia, the EU, all right? So you got these other Edomite nations, all right? These Edomites against Edomites is going to basically go to war against each other and basically destroy each other, man, starting with Russia, man, okay? But let me go into this article real quick. Bear with me. Stay fuck with my shit. It says, this is from Sun News. It says, hell on earth. What are Russia's Satan II nuclear missiles? Could the RS-28 Sarmat warheads reach the UK? All right, so Russia just want, hey, the Lord got a certain spirit on these Russians, man. All right, which I'm gonna go into Jeremiah. The Lord said He have raised up the spirit of the Medes. All right, which is what where the Russians dwell at today. Now we know they're not the ancient Medes, but they dwell in that land today. Okay, and that's what you see. Russia is basically in this little power seat, man. They have because they got these nuclear missiles, man. And Russia and China is really the only nations that can really threaten America, really come up against America, because why they have the firepower, all right. And their currency is well, hell, China currency is what second behind America, all right. It says the Cermat warheads reached the UK. Vladimir Putin's new nuclear missiles are rumored to be able to destroy England and Wales twice over. All right, so there's some destruction for your ass, man. All right, it says Russia's new nuclear missile, the Satan II. All right, that's what I'm saying. So these, and the word Satan means adversary, man. So these guys are what adversary against each other, man. Edomites against Edomites. It says the nuclear missile, the Satan II, which can wipe out France, Texas, and is ready for the first test flight, according to Moscow. The deadly warhead can travel more than 6,000 miles, according to the Russian news and agency. Here is now what we know about the weapon. It says Satan II picture could wipe out an area the size of France or Texas, according to Russia news agency Sputnik. And Texas is a nice piece of land, man. But that type of power can wipe out completely the whole Texas. It says Russia so-called Satan II is widely tipped as being the most powerful and deadly atomic warhead on the planet. It carries bombs 1,000 more powerful than those dropped by the U.S. on Hiroshima and Nagasaki in Japan during World War II. And hey, go back and look at the history of that, man. All right, Hiroshima and Nagasaki, man. That was devastating, man. That was some destruction right there, man. You know, it says the missile can reportedly carry up to 16 separate bombs, which allow it to drop multiple nukes on an area in a single strike. Man, we mean to. Hey man, how about shit? I was shot. It's cold, man. It says and that's why I'm gonna get that too. It says the Lord have what created the smith that blew up the coal in the fire. So the Lord gave him this type of technology, man. So this thing is just gonna be dropping nukes, man. It says it also said that Satan II will have a range of 6,835 miles, officially named the RS Cermat. The 100-ton nuclear weapon will replace Putin's Soviet-era Satan missiles, because you got what? You got the Satan II, but this missile they got right here, you had Satan I, but this one, Satan II, is going to replace the Satan I, and the Satan I that can do some damage, man. You know, it says they have been developed by Russian missile production. The company Mikovi designed the bureau. The images of the Satan have emerged amid news Russia in developing a hypersonic pack jet, which could drop nuclear warheads from space. Damn. It has also rumored that the nuclear missile will be equipped with stealth technology too, so it can dodge enemy radar systems. All right, which is the FIST systems, man. All right, because it tell you how the Lord is going to how the missiles are not going to break rank, man. Okay, give me 1 second. All right, because them think, hey, they gonna have GPS on them, man. The missiles got GPS on them. I think that's the book of Joel. It is. Joel, you're right to the point. It says, they shall run like mighty men. They shall climb the wall like men of war. They shall march everyone on his way. They shall not break their ranks. Neither shall one thrust another, they shall walk every one in his path, and when they shall fall upon the sword, they shall not be wounded. So even if it was to hit another nuclear missile or another bomb, guess what? Man, they ain't gonna be able to wound it, man. All right. It says they shall run to and fro in the city, they shall run upon the wall, they shall climb upon the houses, they shall enter in at the windows like a thief. The earth shall quake before them, the heavens shall tremble, the sun, the moon shall be dark, the stars shall withdraw their shining. The Lord shall utter his voice before his army, for his camp is very great, for he is strong that executeth his word. For the day of the Lord is great and very terrible. Who can abide in it, man? All right. And that's that great destruction that's coming to America, man. All right. Which is those ICBM nuclear missiles, man. That's what's coming to America. All right. Hold on. Jeremiah, man. No, Isaiah. '54. All right, Isaiah 54:16. Behold, I have created the smith that bloweth the coal in the fire, and that bringeth forth an instrument for his work. For who work? For the Lord's work. All right, because those missiles is set up to what? Destroy America, according to what? Bible prophecy. According for his work, man. All right. So really those, because and when you go in the scriptures, hey, it says the Lord has opened up his army. So those are not really all right. Vladimir Putin, he got the missiles, but guess what? Who gave the technology to who gave him that kind of technology? Yahweh was shot, man. You know, so really those missiles is not even Vladimir's, man. It's the Lord's, man. The Lord's just using him for a purpose, man. Nuclear missiles, man. That's his army. It's his armory. All right, as the scripture says. All right, it says, bring forth an instrument for his work. I have created the smith. Hold on, I have created the waster to destroy. And that's plain. Listen, when you read this article, man, what did it say? Hold on. It says Vladimir's nuclear missiles are rumored to be able to destroy England and Wales twice over. All right, wipe out France and Texas, ready for its test flight. That's some destruction, man. So, hey, the Lord, hey, he got something, man. He got something for this place called America. It says that what? Hold on. Now, this is the second part of this article. It says, what level of death and destruction could be caused by the Satan II? Military expert Dr. Paul Craig Roberts sensationally claimed that the 5 or 6 of Russian missiles could wipe out the entire U.S. East Coast. That's the way to destroy, man. All right. It says, the Russian news outlet Sputnik reported in May that the RS-28 rocket is capable of wiping out parts of the Earth the size of France and Texas. On that bias, it has been reported that the weapon could wipe out a whole area the size of England and Wales twice over. It is conformed with exactly the Satan II will be kept, but they can easily reach the UK if fired by the east coast of Russia. Man, with its ability to travel thousands of miles, it seems that the Russians will have no problem finding somewhere to successfully strike Britain from with the Satan II. It says Dr. Robert wrote in Global Research that the atomic bombs and the Washington dropped on these helpless civilians while the Japanese government was trying to surrender were mere pop guns compared to today's thermonuclear weapon. He said those and you've seen what it did to Japan, man. Hiroshima, Nagasaki. He said those are considered pop guns. Man, says one Russian SS-18 wipes out 3/4 of New York State for thousands of years. Man, 5 or 6 of these things, as they known by the U.S. military on the east coast of the United States, disappears. Man, the U.S. attack on Hiroshima in World War II killed between 90,000 and 146 within the first 2 months of the bombing. The atomic attack of the Nagasaki caused between 39 and 80,000 deaths. A Satan II missile allegedly carries bombs 1,000 times more powerful than those dropped on Japan. All right, another part of the article. Where did the name Satan II come from? Which that's really just a spiritual name, man. Because hey, the word Satan means adversary. They're adversaries against each other, man. Them Edomites beefing against each other. It says the RS-28 Servant is due to replace the Soviet. Hold on, I'm reading some of the same stuff over. Was they repeating some of the same crap? Okay, all right, I'm gonna jump to when will it be ready? In February 2014, a Russian military official said the RS-28 Servant will be ready for use in 2020. In May of the year, it was reported that the production process has been accelerated. All right, so it's going to be probably, man, them things ready to use right now. And that the missiles will make up to 100% of Russia's fixed land-based nuclear arsenal by 2021. So that means he's going to make a shit ton of them. The Satan II was successfully tested in August last year, and the first images was released this month. Hold on. 1 second. It says, are Russia and Vladimir Putin really that dangerous? Much has been made that Russia's strong man leader, Vladimir Putin, now his willingness to engage in wars in Georgia and Ukraine and Syria could spark World War III. However, some experts believe it is Putin's weakness and desperation that make him so prone to exerting Russia's strength through military action. Last week, award-winning author Arkady Ostrowski claimed Putin knows he cannot afford a conventional war with NATO alliance members. He wrote, Russia is once again using a threat of nuclear arms to blackmail the West. In the same report, which America been doing it. America been doing it, man, for years. America been doing that for years, man, blackmailing these other countries with nuclear missiles, man. All right? That's why it said in the book of Isaiah, how thou became weak as weak, because why the other nations have the nuclear capability too, man. It says Russia's military industrial complex is unable to produce anything close to the Soviet volumes of hardware. But the country's relative economic and military weakness compared with NATO does not make the country any safer. The contrary pose, which it hit the point, man. All right. Now they trying to downplay Russia like Russia ain't about that life, man. They ain't just making those nuclear missiles just for fucking show, man. Those missiles is to burn this bitch up, man. What you call America. They ain't just, the Lord ain't putting the spirit on them to just make the missile and to just leave them there. People crazy, man. People that write these articles is fucking crazy, bro. Fucking crazy. Okay, let me see. Get one more scripture I'm about to shut down. It says, Jeremiah 51:10, the Lord hath brought forth our righteous. Jeremiah 51:11, make bright the arrows, which is nuclear missiles, and gather the shields. The Lord hath raised up the spirit of the kings of the Medes. By what? Giving them missiles, man. So that's why Russia don't man boasting or flaunting their power. You see when they had those different parades, man, that's the spirit of the Medes. All right. Them letting these other nations know, like, hey man, we can get down. It says, for his device is against Babylon. All right. The whole reason those missiles are being created is for the Lord is for the Lord to destroy Babylon, which is America, against Babylon, to destroy it, because it is the vengeance of the Lord, the vengeance of his temple. All right. So that's the whole reason those missiles was even created, man. All right. Was to lay America flat. All right. Leave it for nothing. And that's what's gonna happen. America will be desolate. America will be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. All right, I'm gonna give one more scripture, man. Isaiah 13:13. Therefore will I shake the heavens, and the earth shall be removed out of her place in the wrath of the Lord of hosts. In that day his fierce anger, and it shall be as a chase road, as a sheep that taketh no, as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee into his land. Everyone that is found shall be thrust through. Everyone that is joined to him shall fall by the sword. One is right here. Their children also shall be dashed into pieces before their eyes. Their houses shall be spoiled their wives ravaged. Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them, against America, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. So they ain't gonna care about them. It's gonna handle their business, man. They're gonna push that button. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces. They shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldees' excellency, shall be as when Yahweh overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Well, Sodom and Gomorrah today, it don't exist. It's just a damn desert. That's the destiny of America. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it dwell from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch their tent. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. But the wild beasts in the desert shall lie there. Their houses shall be full of doleful creatures. The owls shall dwell there. The satyrs shall dance there. And the wild beasts of the island shall cry in the desolate houses, and the dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged, man. All right. That's the destiny of America, man. Okay. That's the destiny of that. It's going to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction, man. All right. Those missiles, man. So with that, I'm going to say all praises to Yahweh Bashar Shai, double honor to the elders of GMS, and salutations to all the Akim out there that's pushing this truth. Shalom.